1 second, Jamie.
Got it.
Good now.
We're ready.
Here we go. Yes, SportsCenter with Jay and Dan on your television sets across this beautiful country. I'm Jay, that's Dan. The NHL season, night number 2. The Montreal Canadiens disastrous in the preseason.
You got a little scruff there.
Yeah, well, little preview. You and I taped an exciting edition of Marilyn Dennis Show today, so I was up early. Look for that next week on your CTV network. Okay. Nobody's looking for that.
Yeah, they are. Our moms.
Our moms.
Whenever we say that, they never score. Montreal opens their season with a win. Montreal's won 4 straight season openers for the first time since winning 5 straight from 1975 to 79. What's the post sound there, Tim? Go Julie.
Gonna have to try something from Bully Hill Vineyards. Sens opening their season against the Caps. Erik Karlsson skated out with the team during the intros, but will not play until Saturday at least. Before puck drop, moment of silence for Brian Murray, who passed away in August after a long battle with cancer. The Sens wearing custom stickers on their helmets, and they gave him a standing O during the game. Murray coached both the Caps and the Sens during his career. Ottawa was looking to win their 3rd straight season opener, and they're up by 2 here. But hold on, people. Alex Ovechkin coming in with 40 points in 40 career games against the Sens. Yevgeny Kuznetsov steals, finds Ovi, and that is a beautiful wrist shot. Beautiful wrist shot upstairs. His 2nd of the night restores the Sens lead, but it's short-lived because guess who's ready to score again? Ovechkin completely outmuscles Nate Thompson before completing his 18th career hat trick. As Washington comes back to tie it at 4, overtime solves nothing. Everybody take a drink. Sens take an early lead. Ovechkin beats Greg Anderson 5-hole, evens things up in the shootout after the Sens missed. It's Kuznetsov with a chance to win, and he goes 5-hole on Anderson again. So Ovi leading the Caps all the way back to a thrilling win in Ottawa. Ovechkin's hat trick was scored in 6 minutes 33 seconds, fastest of his 18 career hat tricks, as the Caps win for just the 6th time in their last 17 games.
Worst in the NFL. When has a Bill Belichick Patriots team ever had that sentence attached to it? Patriots, a league worst 457 yards allowed a game this season. The Patriots defense, more porous than a hula hoop brand strainer. The 2-2 Pats facing the Bucks in the Thursday nighter. Tom Brady would tie Peyton Manning and Brett Favre for the most wins in NFL history if he wins this one. They've got 186. No Gronk, thigh injury. Oh, here comes Foe. 0 for 2 in the game. This one from 31 out. Surely he... no. That's 5 field goals and an extra point missed in the last 4 days. Yeah, that's all, folks.
Wow.
As the Pats do win this football game to get over the 500 mark. The Pats allowed 14 points after averaging a league worst 32 points in their first 4 games. Oh. So as I mentioned off the top, so he did tie Manning and Favre for the most regular season wins. That is Tom Brady in NFL history with his 186th victory. Brady, by the way, has the most all-time wins, including playoffs, with 211.
That second board caught you off guard a bit, didn't it? It's the Yankees and Indians at the ALDS, just as it was 10 years ago. And the Yankees were quick to remind everyone that in the opener of that series, October the 4th, 2007, Akron, Ohio native LeBron James showed up wearing a Yankees hat. Didn't go over well in his home state. As we go back to Bauer, if you don't know, he has some unusual warm-up rituals, including this mid-inning routine where he crow hops into a pitch thrown as hard as he can. This time he almost hits his team. Tito Francona's decision pays off, and the Tribe take Game 1 4-0 the final. By the way, Bowers won all 3 starts against the Yankees this year, allowing just 2 runs. The Indians have won 6 of 8 meetings between these two teams this season.
Red Sox and Astros, Game 1 of their American League Division Series, and you have to visit. You need to rent it, then you take it. Bottom 5, Altuve back up. Yeah, Altuve launches his 2nd homer of the ball game. It lands about 10 feet to the left of the first one. 3rd long ball allowed by Sale in the game. He was taken out in the 6th inning with nobody out. 9 hits, 7 earned, and 5 innings of work. Only 8 players have ever hit 3 homers in a postseason game. I wonder what happens here.
Physically, no one would ever confuse Altuve with the Sultan of SWAT. He's on the same list now.
That's right, because Babe Ruth did it twice. Altuve joins the club, the 9th player in MLB history, 3 homers in a postseason game, as Houston takes Game 1. But in his 181st career start, Chris Sale allowed 6 extra base hits for just the 2nd time ever. I mentioned 181 career starts. Allowed 6 extra base hits for just the 2nd time ever. Yeah, that's big. But bigger was Jose Altuve. The Pittsburgh Penguins, they have the rings now. The newest Cup banner, that's their 2nd straight, neatly tucked into the rafters after Wednesday night's opener. Once all that stuff was off the Pens' to-do list, they realized quickly that, oh yeah, every team's going to be dialed in more than they ever are against any other team in the league. And the Pens, they found that out. They lost in overtime to the Blues Wednesday, then quickly into Chicago for a back-to-backer to start the season. Anthony Niemi making his Pens debut. Players had on opening night so far this season. Chicago puts up a 10 spot on the Pens. More puck, please. You got it, kid. The first regular season game in Detroit's brand new Little Caesars Arena. Look at that. Steve Y, Dick Lidstrom, Mickey Redmond on hand for the ceremonial puck drop. Devin Dubnyk, he was also there. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Dubnyk, shades of Dominic Hasek. In fact, nearly a carbon copy of Hasek from back in '96 from the Dominator. It's deep down. But flops. Look at the size of his gear. Like, serious.
Oh, man.
Ancient stuff.
Well, if anybody is wondering why this
side by side, they're almost identical. Different place in the crease, but yeah, you get it. Wings, they take the Little Caesars opener. Frieza for everyone.
Boy, Tim, I will do anything to see that picture of Dominic Hasek again during this edition of the show.
On a rocket, who are big fans of his?
Dale and Joanne Onright?
Yeah.
Season ticket holders for many, many years. Though they're off to Palm Springs soon, so they're not going to be able to see a lot of games down there.
Cam Newton
got their tickets.
We talked about this on yesterday's show. He came under fire on Wednesday after he made derogatory comments to a female beat reporter. As a result, yogurt company Dannon has said they're no longer working with the Panthers QB, and Gatorade also issued a statement stating Newton's comments were objectionable and disrespectful to all women. On Thursday, Newton did the right thing. He apologized.
After careful thought, I understand that my word choice was extremely degrading and disrespectful to women. The women all around the world, I sincerely apologize and hope that you can find the kindness in your heart to forgive me. Thank you.
Tough one.
Yeah. He messed up. At least he's owning it.
I mean,
because up to this point, everyone loves that guy.
Yeah, I know. That's a tough one, though, because it's, you know, you want to believe him. You want to believe that's sincere. You want to believe that he's going to shave off that, whatever that is. Can we see that again, possibly? What is going on his chin? Cam, let's put aside everything else and just talk about that, first of all. That's the first step. Shave that off.
That's
and we'll
the
be okay.
first step.
Erik Karlsson was not in the lineup Thursday when the Sens opened their season against the Capitals. Ottawa hopeful he'll be back on Saturday. He's recovering from off-season foot surgery.
Karlsson, when he talked about that injury, scary stuff.
Yeah, here he is a few weeks ago. Listen to this.
It's like you break a bone. When it heals, it heals. And again, they took half of my ankle bone out, so the part that is there should be, you know, as normal as possible.
Yeah. Like,
The
feel
part that is there.
There's a lot down there.
What's going on? Half his ankle bone. What was it replaced by? A machine?
It makes him better.
He's the bionic man. He's the $6 million man.
Who is that again?
Lee Majors?
Lee Majors. Ah. He was also the fall guy.
He was the fall guy. Can we hear that theme, producer Tim? No?
The Winnipeg Jets opened their season with an embarrassing 7-2 loss to the Leafs on Wednesday night. Steve Mason, he was pulled after giving up 5 on 20 shots. Nothing really going well for Winnipeg in that one as they finished the night 0 for 8 on the power play. Ugh. Yeah, there's panic in the Peg. And the drama has been spun actually into a major motion picture.
It was supposed to be a smooth flight. 23 passengers on a journey to destiny until they encountered maximum turbulence. Starring John Heder as Patrick Laine, Bryan Cranston as head coach Paul Maurice, and an owl on a garbage can as Gary Bettman. The Winnipeg Free Press says maximum turbulence is an overreaction. The Hockey News calls it a YouTube video clearly made by some dumb fan in Toronto. And TSN's Ryan Rashog says masterpiece, a visual feast. It's the overblown movie of the season. This October, the seatbelt signs are on for maximum turbulence.
That looks good.
Good to see Napoleon Dynamite getting some work.
John Heder. All right.
Remind you, Tim Hortons, you've been at the drive-thru. You've seen the signs. The cards are back. $1 with a drink purchase. Oh! Wow, that's a good one. Yeah, I got another Ovi, so I can trade this one with someone. I got a Oliver Ekman-Larsson.
Oh, he's good.
And then we got a Patty Kane. He was the centerpiece of that 10-1 win over the
I got the star of Maximum Turbulence, Blake Wheeler. So, he's right there. Can't see him. He's right there. I've got Blake.
Coming up, the Jannies.
The possibility of a World Cup without Lionel Messi? Oh, it's very possible because a draw against Peru on Thursday would mean Argentina would have to win their next game against Ecuador by more goals than any Peru win at home to Colombia in order to finish above Peru. It's simple, really. A loss? Well, that would mean Argentina is simply Argentina needs a win in its final match against Ecuador next.
Thanks for sharing those soccer highlights.
Sorry. Producer Tim did it that way. Oh, was I supposed to?
No. He purposely left me.
He left you out because he was concerned about pronunciation issues. First round of the Safeway Open. Michael Kim's third from about 70 yards out on the par 5 18. Well short. Safeway, nice place to get your groks. Get your groceries.
Did we tell you these are the Jannies? Some good plays, some great plays, some amazing plays like Devin Dubnyk. He is a friend of SportsCenter with Jay and Dan. Brought to you by Tim Hortons.
South American qualifying, Bolivia, Brazil. Bolivia keeper Carlos Lampa takes the shot to the face, allowing us to use our popular SportsCenter with Jay and Dan presented by Tim Hortons catchphrase, that's using your face. He was fine. He was fine. You know, Dan, unlike Norm Powell of the Toronto Raptors, you and I did not sign a deal for $42 million on Thursday.
No, we got to make a little scratch on the side. So we're getting into the app game. It's very lucrative. It's time for the App Store.
First app, Eric Car Lesson. If you're just learning how to drive, download the Eric Car Lesson app and get driving tips from the Sens captain himself. Eric Carlson will teach you step-by-step how to pass, three-point turn, how to drive down the lane. The app's availability, however, is day-to-day.
Our second app, iDugout. This app is for Apple Watch users. Download this app if you own an Apple Watch and work for a Major League Baseball team currently in the postseason. This app will notify you if you're close to any dugout and remind you that you're not allowed to wear an Apple Watch in the dugout.
Our final app, Ask Yuri. This app replaces Siri on your phone with Yuri Hoodler. Just like Siri, all you do is ask Yuri a question and he'll respond with the question, do you have cocaine? Hey Yuri, how long is it to fly to Prague? You better believe the answer is a question about cocaine. It's a great app if you really want to party. It's the Jay and Dan App Store. Apps that don't exist, but should.
Gordon Hayward, great basketball player, but also an avid gamer. He's so into video games that he occasionally streams on Twitch. And apparently, none of this would be possible without his wife.
Okay, what are you doing? Let's go.
Go where?
To do bath time.
Why? So you can play video games?
Yes.
As you know, Dan, like Gordon Hayward, I am an avid gamer.
Well, I didn't know that, actually.
And as an avid gamer, I can totally relate to Gordon Hayward. A similar thing happened to me when I was streaming on my Twitch channel.
Oh.
Hey guys, it's your boy Jay. I am streaming live on my Twitch and I am playing League of Legends like my boy Gordon Hayward. I gotta tell you, I am so fired up about this.
Jay, where's the baby?
Leave me alone! I'm playing my Twitch! This is my time! Sorry. My wife thinks that she's my boss and she can still tell me what to do. Anyway, back to the game.
Oh no, the baby is playing with a pair of scissors.
The baby's fine! I'm on my Twitch! I told you about this! Anyway, as you can see, I am totally crushing it.
Oh my God, Jay, the baby is choking on the scissors.
She'll spit it up! It's fine! She just needs some water! I used to choke on scissors all the time as a kid!
We're getting a divorce!
Good! I'll have more time to Twitch on my Twitch! Well, that's the end of my marriage. I'm actually very upset about what just happened.
Okay. Anything you want to talk about?
No.
Hey, still to come. Connor McDavid put on a show opening night, so we're counting down his best moments. The SportsCenter Top 10. Highlight of the night, you already know what it is.
Off Rodin, carried ahead, and here
Devin. Ran into him at the All-Star game when it was in LA. I said, you ever hear when we do that? He says, yeah. Loves it.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just being nice.
Yeah, I think so.
Connor McDavid. Yeah, Yager says he could score 100. While you ponder that, did you know McDavid has a plethora of nicknames attached to him? These are all real. I found them on the internet. The next one, McFluff. That's not.
McSavior?
Canadian Super Promise.
Connie?
Yeah, so. Okay, so.
McSavior?
Yeah.
Too many. Quite frankly, quite a few dumb ones there.
Yeah, so from now on, we are going with just one, and it is Connie.
We really like that one.
Yeah. It's the Connie Top 10. After he scored a hat trick on opening night for the Oilers.
And at number one,
Trying to step away from
Connor McDavid.
Oilers.
Through the entire Blue Jackets defense and then beat Sergei Bobrovsky.
The hand speed of this kid. Wow.
Connie's in town. Connie's here. Connie's gonna score.
Coming up, 1v1.
1v1. You got to glory. Durant. Challengers Devin Dubnyk doing an incredible Dominic Hasek impression to deny Gustav Nyquist. Beautiful save, facing the champion Connor McDavid, going end to end, going upstairs on Mike Smith. Part of a hat trick for him.
Oh, this is going to be a tough battle.
This will be tough.
A tight battle, I should say.
The winner will be announced on Friday's 6 Eastern edition of SportsCenter with Lindsay Connie Hamilton.
You blew it as our segment where we point out our errors. I said Panarin, not Panarin, but I corrected it.
Yeah, you corrected it, and we didn't show this picture enough. Look at that. Look at Dominic Hasek's face.
Man, every time I see him, though, we show that highlight. That gear, so tiny.
Let's go Cup Crazy 2000.